Hi there everybody and welcome to this video. In this video we're going to cover off adding an email body to a remittance layout. Basically with this functionality you'll have the ability to send out an email body with a remittance layout from your Business Central environment. And I guess just before we get started, we should say that it's basically the same principle to apply an email body to other areas of the system. So let's say you wanted to apply an email body to a sales invoice, a sales credit memo, purchase order confirmation, or whatever report. It's going to be very similar to sort of what we're doing today. So just a heads up on that. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is just search for a page here called Report Selections Purchase. Okay, and on this particular page, I am filtered on the usage here of vendor remittance posted entries. So as I said, we're focusing on sending an email body with our remittance advice. And I can send a remittance from my payment journal or from my vendor ledger entries. So over here, I am just going to select vendor remittance posted entries. And then I'm going to go in and what I'm going to do is just choose an email body layout here. Okay, so that is basically what's going to be the email body that we send out from Business Central. But before I can go ahead and do that, if I drill into here, I'll show you, look, I've just got a single entry. So there's one line item in there. There's nothing else in there at this point in time. So we're just going to go to another screen and upload that email body layout. So what I'm going to do here is go to a page called Report Layouts. And I'm going to search for 400 because I want the report ID 400. Okay, so that's the remittance advice entries report that we're using in this Business Central environment. It's just a standard remittance advice layout, so we've not changed that in any way. But that's the one that we're working with. So I'm going to highlight this line. So report ID 400 is highlighted. I'm going to go new. And I'm just going to fill in some details on this page. I'm going to set the layout name and description as email body. I'm going to set the format option to Word. Now, when I press OK, it's going to ask me to upload a document into Business Central. Okay, so before I do that, I'm just going to show you the Word document that I've prepared with the email body. Okay, so this is just a Word document that I've opened up and I've added a very simple email body. So it says, hi there, please see attached your remittance advice. Should you have any queries, please reach out. And I've got my email footer in there. But this is a Word document, okay? So you can put anything that you would otherwise put in a Word document into here. I'm thinking logos, disclaimers, all that sort of stuff that you might want to include in your email body, you can add into this document, okay? But for this example, I'm just going to keep it very simple and we'll upload this email body from Word into Business Central. So let me close this down. I'll say OK back here in Business Central and I will choose my remittance layout. Now, in report layouts, look, I've got an additional line item in here for email body. Okay, so it tells me that the type is Word and that it was last modified at this date and time by the admin user. So it's just an audit trail to say I was the one who imported it in. Now, if I go back, I can go in to my report selections purchase page where we started out the video. I can go into email body layout and I can choose my email body there, okay? So I go in and choose that one. And one other one that you need to make sure is ticked here, guys, is the use for email body, okay? So you might find that yours looks like this. You just need to make sure that's ticked. And then I'll go in again and select email body there, okay? So just make sure that use for email body is ticked. Also, that you've got email body layout selected as the document that you've uploaded. Okay, so that is really all the setup that we need to do. So let's go ahead now to a vendor card. I'm going to go to my vendors list, into Fabricam. I'm going to go into the ledger entries, and I'm going to highlight a payment line here, which I know has been applied to an invoice. Then I'll go actions, functions, send remittance advice. And I've got my document sending profile set to prompt me. And here I'm just saying email and yes prompt for settings, just so we get the little prompt box showing us the email before we go ahead and send that. So I'll press OK. And over here now, look, I've got the email body that we uploaded from the Word document. Okay, so it's literally that simple, guys. I uploaded that email body layout into the report layouts page. I then chose that email body Word document that we uploaded in the report selections purchase and enabled that for use across all of my vendors. Okay, so here, look in my email body, I've got the message here, I've got the attachment of the remittance, and then I've got the to email, the from email, and all that other configuration that we've done. But this video was focusing on how we get this bit into our email body. Okay, and I should also say that this video is best used, so the setup that we've run through is best used when we want to apply a single remittance layout to all of our single remittance layout and email body, rather, I should say. So single remittance layout and email body for all of our vendors in BC. So there are other ways which you can chop and change email bodies, remittance layouts rather, and email bodies for the different vendors that we might have on the system. Maybe we can do another video on that one in the future. But this can be used where you have the same rule, so the same remittance document layout and the same email body for all of your vendors. Okay, so that is everything I wanted to show you. I hope you guys found that useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.